Hi babes, how are you? If you're new, hi, welcome. My name is Michelle, and this is a requested video. I'm gonna talk about following up yesterday's videos about protection. I know that a bunch of Libra people, my gang right here, asked for that. So I'm gonna show you. Of course, there's many ways of protection. Of course, there's many ways of doing it, of many things of doing so. I'm going to show you the basic ones that I personally like and I've been using for years, and it works for me perfectly. Again, I'm not telling anybody how to do their craft, how to do things. Of course, this is an option. This is just something if you wanted it. This is an option if you know about it. Congratulations, I'm very happy for you, but this is specifically for people who did ask for that and people who might want options. And like I said before, not telling people here how to do their craft, because again, I'm not anybody's mom besides my sons. So once again, this is just for entertainment, and of course to show people what they can do if they're wondering, right? So I did talk to some people on Snapchat about holy water. This is one of the holy waters that you can get, right? This is called, again, before anything, I get my stuff mostly off of Amazon, because again, it is easier for me to get it there because the pandemic, and of course the schedule and all that. Is easier for me just to get it off online. But if you have a store, or if you have somebody that that sells that could give it to you, you buy it from them. But every time I purchase a product, I make sure that is from like a witch or a mystic shop. Most of the time, the small businesses, they're using Amazon. Not all of them, but some are. So those are the businesses that I purchase from. So with that said, again, this is one of the holy waters. That's how we call it here, or that's how I know it. This is Florida water. Florida. Agua Florida, para los que hablan español. You can actually, it says Florida water, Cologne, New York. So you can get this. How do you use this? I know people that they pour it in a glass, very pretty glass thingy, like a glass cup, let's say, and they pour it, and then they keep one on the nightstand, for sleeping. I got people who leave it in their kitchen, in their living room, and a little bit all over the house. There's people who do that, right? I tend to do it here and there, but I use it more for cleansing baths. That if you guys want to know about those, I can also make a video. I can show you the books that I have that you can actually get information on what kind of plants to get. Because like I said, I'm a geek when it comes to books, and I love how to make medicine, with oils and all of that. So if you want to know about that, just let me know, and I'll prepare a different video as soon as I can. But like I said before, I use this for, I make it to my baths just to release negativity and all of that, because like I said, there's good people, there's bad people out there, so I want to make sure that I'm good. But this is one. This is the newest one that I got. This is called holy water. Okay, I got it again off of Amazon. This says holy water from Jordan River. Okay, so por el Río de Jordán. So this is supposedly, right, this water comes from Jordan River. And if you guys don't know who that river is, I'm going to give you a basic. This river is very mentioned in the Bible. And that is when God's or Jesus' disciples, right, he used to baptize other people. And that's pretty much what I got. Like I said before, I don't know a lot about the Bible, so that's as much as I got, as I remember when I used to go to Bible school when I was a kid. So but holy water, we got two different kind of waters here. What do I need it for? I like to bless my house. I like to bless my doors. I like to bless my tarot decks, and also, so I just like it for that. And I also want to add it to one of my spells for protection and cleansings. Like I said before, I don't do anything that is harmful towards anybody. Everything I do is about protection for myself, protection for the people that I love, and of course and again, cleansing baths, just to release. That is amazing. If you haven't tried it, trust me, babes, that helps with anxiety. That helps with, if you feel like a negativity entity or something is surrounding you, it helps you. Of course, there's other things to do, but That's what I use it for, like when I feel very anxious and all that, especially because of work. I tend to do that. Another thing, I use sage. This is dragon's blood sage. This is amazing. It smells very, very good. It smells quite strong, so if you're not used to the sage scent, this might be too strong. For me, it is. Personally, I love it, but it is very strong, so this is the one that I like the most. I also got, for Spanish people, esto se llama cuenco tibetano. This is a Tibetan singing bowl. This is the tiny one. You see how different this is? Like, it has some I'm sorry if it's dusty, because like sage all over, but this is the inside of it. It has some nice writing. Then like this too. Again, you can get this in a mystic shop. Also, I got this off of Amazon. I have another one because my son loves it, so I got one for me, one for him. He will go around the house like that. So if you wonder how to use it, this is comes with it. I tend to put it in my palm like this, right? Let's see if I can do it. And just like that. One more time. Beautiful, isn't it? So that's another one. What this does is, this is used for meditation. This is used also for yoga. This is also used for if you feel stressful, you feel like anxious or so. It helps you with like their vibrations. Also, it helps for not only positivity, but also helps to remove the negative energies off of you, surrounding you, And if you feel, it's just very, very nice just to listen to. It's like very relaxing as well. If you don't want to feel that, it's very relaxing. And also, if you go to school or if you're like multitasking and you have a very harsh week, I highly recommend to do one of the baths, right? And do that. And trust me, you're going to feel a lot better, a lot more energized. I was going to say exercise. Another thing, of course, we talk about sage, we talk about the water, we talk about everything. So let's say that you're not a big fan of sage or like the incense and all that. Like, I got multiple stuff because I know that allergies and all that, this could be very strong. So I got hiccups. I got this to go bottles. So this right here is Palo Santo. And this right here is the aura juice. This has amethyst in it too. So when I feel a little bit like heavy, this is for cleaning your aura. And this right here is just, again, it smells very, very good. Also removes negativity from the room. It removes negativity off of you. So let's say that I'm feeling very drained, or after. I tend to do this before my readings and after. I spray this around everything. I've sprayed on me, and then I do the same thing once I'm over. Once I click that off, I do that just to cleanse my area. Also, I tend to do this whenever I'm going to work. Let's say that, I know it's like a heavy week or so, or my boyfriend, I tend to spray this on him or spray this on like in the car. And then you have a to-go protective product. And of course, if you're not a big fan of like the, sage and all that, you can always do that. I also have this spray right here. I don't know. I'm going to show you again. I forgot. I'm sorry if I didn't show you. So, I'm going to see. Let me see. Let me just turn off this light to see. Maybe it's like too strong here. Okay, I think you guys can see it better there. Let's see. I'm going to do that so you guys can see the product. My big old hand. My hands are so tiny, but when I put it so close, it looks like gigantic. So, I'm going to do that again. And that's how the bottle looks. Again, I got it off of Amazon as well. Besides that, let me just turn this on again. Whoop! I'm gonna I have tiny little bottles because I'm a very DIY person. I like to make my own stuff. I have like my own Palo Santo oil. I got my own sage and all that. And I can show you guys, if you want to, how to make your travel very convenient mix of oils for protection, and for also for like just to cleansing the areas, So This here, I'm going to be using it. I'm going to make some of my mixtures, and I'm going to put it in a bottle, and I'm going to give one to my boyfriend, one for myself, and I'm just going to, you know, spray it on me and all that and his, so you got protection, and all the negative energies are going to be pushed away. And this one here, I'm going to show you how it looks like. Let me see. Like that. Okay, like that. This is an attraction spray. So this, I especially use it when I do my manifestations, okay, because I believe in the power of manifestation and all that. And of course I spray everything because, you know, you don't want, at least myself, I don't want my manifestations to be wrong, or like, you know, my intentions to be where they don't belong. So again, I use this to spray this after I write down my manifestation. So why? Because this is an attraction oil. This has multiple herbs in it, like aloe, a bunch, I can't even read them, but it's actually meant for attraction. This is definitely handmade. The person, like I said, she put the, like I said, it's a shop from Amazon, but this person, like I said, is a third party that uses Amazon. It's like pretty much, there's people who do have Etsy that use Amazon. Those are the people that I go for when I buy stuff like this. So this person has an Etsy shop, but she also has a Amazon that she uses, of course, and she does sell her stuff over there as well. So she made it and she put the expiration date. This is supposed to be expired on August 17th from 2022. So amazing. This is exactly how my oils will look like. Like I said before, I can show you how to do this. If you guys are interested, I think I'm gonna make a video. Even if you guys don't ask for it, I'm gonna make a video because, like I said before, I am up all about putting stuff for positivity. That's why people don't like me, because I am here to tell you, babes, that you can do anything you want, anything that you put your mind to, you can achieve. Of course, I'm here to read the future and tell people how it is, but I'm mostly here just to help you guys find your inner God, inner goddesses, so you guys can be protected and you guys can actually just, you know, embrace your powers, because we all have powers, okay? So with that said, I'm going to show you two more things, actually three more things, or four. So here, this is the candle. This is very used, as you can see. This, I got it off of my Amazon. I'm sorry, no, off of Target. I got the two of these, and I got the big one because if you haven't run to Target, you need to run to Target. They have this for only $5. This is Ashwood and Palo Santo. First of all, it smells amazing. It smells amazing. It's so pleasant. And let's say that if you smoke, or if somebody smokes, and you know that smoke scent, that it will like be around, because my neighbors, some of them, they do smoke, and even though that I like to have my window open because of the sage or whatnot, I can smell sometimes the smoke coming in, so I close it. So I prevent my apartment to smell like that by using this. So this, like I said before, I'm going to do that again. Let's see. I hope you guys could see it. Got it off of Target. It's only $5, babes. Target does not pay me to advertise this, but what's good, right? This is only $5, and they are very oily, meaning that they are literally infused with good ass oils, so you're not wasting your money, and they burn for a long time. Mine is like legit dying over there, so I tend, when that happens, to cut it with a knife and clean it, and clean the little cord thingy with alcohol, so the wax removes the wax, so I can turn it on again. So if you are underage, ask your mom and dad to do that, so just in case. But that's another one. I have this candle right here. I got this at Walmart. Because I was looking for it at a dollar store. But I found it at Walmart. This right here is a white candle. This I haven't used. I have another one that I used, but that one is so burned that I didn't want to show you guys. It's so burned. But this is the same one, but it's new. This has the prayer to the guardian angel. I really, really like it, and I like the prayer. So it says, "Guardian angel, oh my sweet company, don't leave me alone, either by night or day, until you deliver me into the arms of Jesus and Mary. With your wings I cross myself, and I embrace of the cross, and take sweet Jesus into my heart. Amen." So I really, really like the prayer, and even though that I am who I am, I really, really like it, like I said before. And My boyfriend liked it too, so I got it for that too. But besides all of those reasons, is a white candle. White candle, I always love it because, first of all, if you do spells, right, before anything, if you do spells, a white candle could be a replacement for all other candle colors. Okay, so if you don't know much about spells, not saying you should do spells. Of course, when people do spells, I always tell people to hopefully you guys know what you're doing. Of course, be respectful, respect karma. And again, if you don't know what you're doing and you don't understand it, do not do it. Do your research, or at least look for somebody to tutor you and or do it for you, and that they're trustworthy and that they know what they're doing as well. Because I have many people, clients and people that I know that have been doing stuff that they shouldn't be, and trust me, babes, karma is a bitch. Okay, so once again, I'm not telling you guys to do or not to do anything. I'm just always concerned about your safety and your consciousness, and make sure that you know what you're wanting to do. Again, everything in life has consequences, so at least make sure that you're doing what's right. Before that rant, right? This right here, like I was saying, could be replaced. The color could be replaced for, replace any other candle color for spells. So it's always useful to have one. Okay, if you're a baby witch or if you're a witch or so, most of us, we have white candles as a replacement if we need it for anything, right? Again, I also keep this on because sometimes if you feel negativity around you and you want, to light it up, for me, the white candle is representation of white light, which is blessings, angels, positivity. So I light it up, right? And I put it where I need the candle to be. I have it before. I had so many books. I used to have an altar. Now my altar is very small, and I have to move out again so I get it back how I wanted it, how I had it. But once I get my apartment, my bigger apartment, let's manifest that. Please follow me and subscribe so I can move. But anyways, once I do that, I want to show you guys how to do your altars if you're interested, and if not, just to show you mine. Okay, so back to the reading. Back to this. That is what I use it for. Also, going back to protection. Another thing, I don't know if you guys have heard about sigils. That is used many times for protections and other things. Sigils are more than lines and circles and stuff. They'll have a meaning. If you guys want to know more about it, I have a book and we can talk about it. Again, I'm here to enlighten you and, give you guys motivation to look into more of the spirituality, because trust me, babes, there's a lot more than just tarot readings. Like I said before, people sometimes confuse me because I have the baby witch. Baby witch was I made it like that because I just thought it was funny at the beginning, and also I don't know, I just didn't want to put my name on top of like the whatever I did. I just wanted to become the baby witch, and this is my alter ego, myself. Look at this braids. Reminds me of my older cousins. They were so beautiful. My cousins, babes, they're so beautiful. Like they do this to their hair, and I tried, but my mom never knew because I'm mixed, so my mom never knew how to do this. So she will make the really thick ones, and I just didn't like them. So now, because I didn't learn, I had to buy the wigs to do that. But oh my goodness, I love when the girls and they have this kind of like hairstyle, and I'm like, they look so beautiful, like goddesses, like they look so beautiful. So this wig was the closest thing that I could actually say that I liked. In real life, it's kind of like thin in the back, so I would not wear this outside because this was like $30. But like I said, I got kind of like scammed there. But I'm not complaining much. I kind of like it, and it looks good on the video. I dream to one day find an actual good wig that has like braids, because I love it. It reminds me, like I said, of my cousins, and I don't know, I think they're so pretty. I love them, miss them too. But anyways, that's what it's for. But the sigil here, it could be used for protection. There's many sigils if you look it up online that already have meaning, that they'll tell you put it here, put it there, and this is what it's for. So sometimes this is myself. You can always get a plain white candle, and if you get this one or something without your image, you can always take it off. That's what I do. I take it off. Let's say that I use this. You take it off, make sure that if this is out there, and then I draw the sigil on top of here. So there, before, I have Sharpies for that. I got multiple color Sharpies, right? So if I want protection, I go with the black Sharpie because I cannot, it'll be black Sharpie or it'll be like a silverish Sharpie, like a gray color. There's people who use different color Sharpies to activate their sigils, right? Because it's for different purposes. So like I said before, I always do my stuff for protection and protecting my loved ones and my family. And like I said before, I tend to draw the sigil on here, light this up, and give it intention. I always, before I light it up, I like to put it here. Sometimes I put it like by my heart, right? And I close my eyes and I concentrate and I actually give it an intention, right? To the sigil or to whatever it is that I put on here, and write it down, light it up, and that's that. Some people will tell you that it's like 10 more things, but like I said before, the magic is within you. Of course, there's knowledge into this. It's not saying like, let's draw an X and an O and that's it. No, of course, you got to know what is that you're doing. You got to know why are you choosing that sigil, what is it for, and again, get the right tools to make it happen, like, you know, the right color candle and da 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 da. It depends exactly what is that you need, okay? But we are talking about protection and protection only, and that is what I do as well. And if you don't want to do none of that, just get a white candle, light it up, give it intention, and you know, it's a representation of white light surrounding you and surrounding your loved ones, okay? Okay, so you guys know that I'm a big fan of DIY, right? So I go to the dollar store a lot because you get stuff for cheap, $1, and you can actually get your own stuff. And if you guys want me to teach you how to do stuff, I can. Let me show you my first thing. I'm gonna show you something. So when I was starting in this social media stuff, I do Instagram a lot, right? But I changed my ways of doing readings. When I started, if you look at my very first post, like, it's gonna be hard because I have like over 800 posts or almost 800 posts in my Instagram. But if you scroll down, you will find my very first post. They were cards. I used to put cards like this and take a photo of it. So before anything, I was too broke to buy the actual stand, right? So I looked it up and I create my own stand of like lollipops. My mom used to call it lollipeople, but it's like lollipops. And look at that, I stand there. So if you know, I love DIYs. You know, if I don't have it, I'll make it. So I go to the dollar store a lot. So I found wood sage and sea salt. So this is another candle that's full of sage in it, so don't judge me. It's pretty used. It's also white. So again, if you don't have a lot of money and you don't want to pay $5 for the candle, and if you happen to be near a dollar store, I highly recommend this little candle here. Look how pretty. And again, it's like wood sage and sea salt, and you do the same exact thing that I told you about it. Of course, the scent, and again, if you want to draw something or so, you can always do that. And then that is pretty much what I do. Besides that, if you guys can see it, but here I got multiple crystals, protection crystals, okay? So I got tourmaline, I got rose quartz, selenite, carnelian. I got multiple more. I got this one here, selenite too. And I got this right here, amethyst. Another thing I almost forgot. This is a very old, this is a witch's bell, okay? So, it's very old. Hear that? So, I used to do that to keep it by my altar. I used to do that way before. I tend to do this before I record. It's for me to call in spirit, you know, and sometimes to be thankful and all that. So I used to call in spirits and my guides. So that's what it's for. That's what I use it for. Of course, I want to have people here that think there are like the witchcraft police and telling me like, oh, you should not do this, you should not do that. First of all, everybody's craft is their own. Everybody's decision, like what they believe, what they want to do, what they don't do is their own. So again, witchcraft is magic, and we all have magic, and we all have to believe. I dislike when people sit and tell you what to do, what not to do, when it's like they think they own that. No, we don't own that, okay? We are just energies who are supposed to spread light and who are supposed to enlighten people for them to discover their own path. Of course, we are here to teach you, like I'm trying to do is like, hey, do this, do that, but at the end of the day, Once everything is done, you're going to decide what is your true path and what is that you want to do. But of course, I dislike when people do that. I have people who say like, oh, you should not buy your own tarot decks. It should be given to you. But what if this person is the first witch in their family? Who is going to buy them a deck? So that's why those like limited beliefs that I don't believe in. I don't disrespect whoever does believe in that. I do understand that. But if you come for me, I'm going to tell you how it is. I don't believe that our practice should be so closed up. I do believe that we are here to teach people. And if you're not going to teach and you're going to just bash somebody, just don't say anything at all, because it has nothing to do with being a witch. It has everything to do with being a good person. So, like I said, this is what I like. There's many other things that I do, of course, but I want to make it light. And look, it's like around like 26 minutes. Before that, I also have multiple charms, okay? I got multiple charms here. I always wear evil eye bracelets. Mine are so tangled because they've been with me for so long. I don't take them off to take showers or so. My son has his own bracelet as well. Again, there's people who will tell you that somebody needs to give it to you. Not necessarily, baby. That's not true. Again, if we're talking about people who have no families, who are related to the craft, please don't be afraid of buying your own stuff. Yes, of course, I'm not talking about doing spells and all that. That you need help. That you need information, of course, like everything in life. But when it comes to tarot decks, before anything, you can buy your own. How do you choose your tarot deck? It'll choose you. You will like be scrolling down, if that specific deck will call your attention so much that you have to purchase it. And that is how it is. There's decks were sometimes that I purchased and and I don't listen to my intuition. It happened to me once, and the deck and we don't click. The deck and we don't click, and I have it saved somewhere and I don't use it. But like I said before, your deck will call you if you're interested to know how to get your first deck. It'll call you. As I was saying, I know I'm like drifting. I wear multiple necklaces. This is an amethyst necklace. This is a carnelian one. This right here is the sigil, like I was talking about. It's a sigil. This is Lilith sigil here, and that is what I use for protection. Sometimes I wear like there's like, if you like earrings, I have like very small earrings, but I always try to wear them white, the white crystal, because like I said before, it represents light. Also, I'm sorry, my voice. I also wear sometimes like crystal studs that I also get at Amazon, and you can get it at a witchcraft store, like mystic store. I'm sorry, I should have said it like that, but that's what I do. But I do wear a lot of bracelets like that. If you guys know, I make my own jewelry half of the time, okay? And I get my rocks, I get everything. So I do necklaces with charms in it. All of them are for protection. All of them are for protection. So one day I'll show you guys, and I might start my shop eventually. After I get relocated, babies, after I, can work from home 100%, I'm going to start doing my jewelry, and I will actually start eventually making my own store again. I used to have a tiny Etsy shop, but I stopped. But I'm going to just open it again, Again, I kind of like open it and I close it right away because I was so busy before. But once I have the time to be at home and do that, I'm going to do that, because I do multiple stuff for protection. Like I said before, I want to teach you guys how to do your own travel oils with holy water and all that. I can teach you guys how to do herbal bath and all that. So like I said before, oh sorry, I got a burp. Whew. Not ladylike, but don't care. I have a boyfriend already. Anyways, that's what I do. There's, like I said, multiple things. There's going to be many other things. Many other people tell you differently. Like I said before, this is what I do. I mean, you don't got to like it, but you got to respect it. That's how I go with my life. Like, you don't have to like what I do, but respect it. Because, like I said before, I don't bash anybody when they don't like my stuff. I don't bash anybody when they do their own things. I tend to learn a little bit of everybody as I open my ears and mind to understand. Like I said before, I came from a Christian family. I know part of the Bible. I know part of the stuff. And I know, a lot of things. So, like I said before, knowledge is only gonna just help you to expand. It's never gonna help you to not expand. So knowledge is very, very important. Before I go, if you guys see, In the back here, I have this right here. This is called a witch's bell. Okay, I got multiple around my house. I also have a witch's bell that is smaller than that. I put it on my nard and my door knot, just for protection as well. Let's see what else I have. On the top, I had more of those witches bells. Like I said before, I got multiple. Of course, I have the evil eye right here. I got the evil eye right there. I got the, over here, I have the goddess, the pentacle with the two moons. That's the goddess sigil or stamp, which is protective. I have more tapestry here, protective as well. So what I'm talking about these witch's bell, I use it for protection because of like lower energies and all that. I'm telling you that I protect my house from corner to corner. I also know how to make, I don't know if I have anything. Let me just go find it. Hold on. I found it. I make my own black salt. Okay, this is a mix of herbs in this, and I make my own black salt. So this is a protective thing, a protective salt. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how it works. Okay, so of course I look for the herbs that I wanted for protection. You know, I don't remember all the herbs that I put in here, but I put a lot. I put sage. I put white sage. You know, like grinded. I put part of this sage in there, like, you know, not this one but another one. I do have Palo Santo. I put it in here too, and I put lavender and all that in here, and then I just grind it all together and put it in here. So the salt that I use is pure sea salt. Make sure that if you do get salt, do not get the basic salt. It has to be sea salt or the pink salt. I think it's Himalaya or something salt is the pink salt. Okay, so you can get it very grinded, or you can get it like the actual like rocky rocks. Whatever you do, I got the thingies to actually, you know, grind everything, so it doesn't really matter the size of the salt, but make sure that it is pure sea salt, please. You can get it in a farmer's market. You can get it on a grocery store. Of course, I try, not always can achieve that, but I try to get it in a farmer's market. For example, it's a grocery store, if you didn't know, because they sell very organic and pure stuff. So if you kind of find the most organic or the most pure salt, even better. So you're gonna grind all together, and this is gonna be, I don't know if you could see it, has little things in there for protection. How do you use this, right? So because I have a baby, I cannot always, and it's a small apartment, I can't do like I used to do in my bigger place, but I tend to pour a line outside of the windows. I like to put a line in outside my door of salt. I do the same thing on my door, in each door that I had, like my room door, my bathroom door, you know, like a line. My son now is older, so he doesn't touch it. He's used to this, but that's what I do. When I can't do that, because, you know, of course, it depends if you got pets and all that, because that's very harmful. You can leave it in a little jar, right? And you can put it where you want protection in, right? I also, my boyfriend has one in the car. And people don't believe in this, babies, but I'm going to tell you a story real quick. I remember that I make my boyfriend this right here, and I make it a little one. And I told him, please just take it with you, put it in your car, because, you know, is what he uses. And that day he's like, took it. He's like, okay, put it in the car. And then that day, babies, he had like an accident. What I mean by that is like the engine exploded while he was driving in the highway. Or the freeway, you guys want to call it freeway or highway. Anyways, that thing exploded, and he was like smoking, right? He was able to get out, and when he got out, that thing exploded. It was not like the movies, like boom, right? It was not like that, but it did explode. He told me, and he's like, the people were shocked that he had the time to like stop, get his stuff, get out, and walk away. And there was a person that had like extinguisher in their car, so they like tugged the fire down. But I'm telling you, babies, we are magical. We can make it happen. We can make our own protection. So I truly believe, and I told him, and he does believe that salt that I made him that day, that is the same, I make this the same day, was protective over him. And people be like, that's luck. You know what, honey? It's fine. You want to call it luck? I call it being blessed, because we can make it happen. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. And if you guys want to live in that little box like, oh, it cannot happen, this is luck, that's fine. You do you, boo. Do you do. You do you. If you want to embrace your power, to see what limitless you can be, how powerful you can be, hit me up. And I'm not even going to charge you for it, babe. Like, I can make videos to show you how to do stuff so cheap. And you will have, and even if it's the same amount of money that you will pay for something that's done, it's going to be more quantity because you're going to make it. And you know that you put the intentions, okay? Because when you buy black salt from other people, you got to make sure that those people are to be trusted, because they can put whatever intention they want in their bottles for spells. I can show you how to do all of that for protection. I'm only going to show you protection, self-love, protecting. I'm not going to do any love, nothing, because honey, we don't beg for love. Okay, we don't need that. If people don't want to love us, they missed out. But I'm going to show you how to do a lot of things for your own good. Like I said before, and this, if you have a house, you can actually put this outside the house. And what it does is, like, this is a barrier for negativity to not come in. I always talk to everything. I always make sure that I give an intention, but this is what it's for. Of course, if you want more information, look it up online. If you don't believe it, that's totally fine. If you come in anything negative, I'm just going to block you. That's simple as that, you know. I learned from my subscribers. They told me just block them. And you know what? My crew has my back and I should listen to them. So I'm going to listen to them. I'm going to block everybody who has anything bad to say. Anyways, that's pretty much what I have. I'm sorry that I made it so long. I just wanted you to know where I got it, what is it for, and of course, if you guys are interested in knowing more, I'm here for you. You guys know that I love to make content, and like I said before, I can show you how to do a lot of things for your chart. I just need to make a video. Just let me know and I'll make the video, like I said before. Everything I do comes from the heart. Everything I do comes from my lovely, you know, guides that they want you to just embrace your power and get it together. Oh, and I almost forgot. This right here, this is what, like, I used to know them as the witch's broom, right? Which is not, maybe it's not called like that, but that's how one of my friends call it, and that's how I always known it. I got that. That smells like cinnamon, though. They smell like cinnamon. You can get that at the dollar store. You can get them also at the Aldi. If you live Wisconsin, Chicago, and all that, you know what Aldi is, a grocery store. They sell it around this holidays, because you know Aldi has everything seasonal, but they have it throughout this holidays, so you should get it. Also, let's say that you don't want to buy none of that, right? None of that, right? If you have a pine, like, you know, the pine tree, you know that the pine tree, you can get a branch, and then you can actually make sure it's fresh. You put it close to you. I like to put it close to my heart and close my eyes and give it intention. Like, protect me protection for whatever it is that you want. Always give it intention. Then with like the most natural cord that you can find, right? Like the brown one. I forgot how it's called. You can wrap it up, and then you could put it hanging upside down just like that on the wall, on the doors, and the outside door. And if you don't want to, you can always put it in tiny little jars and just carry that with you. I got a lot of hiccups here. So that's pretty much, I can show you how to do that too if you want to. Like, there's literally like pines all over here, trees and all that. So I can always go get one and show you what I mean by that. And you guys have a tarot reader, DIY witch, that only wants you to be protected and loved, and, you know how to do your own stuff, you know. So again, this is the end of the reading. Finally, I made it so long. I love you so much. After this, I'm gonna make some readings that I owe people. And again, I love you so very much, and you guys have a very blessed week, and I'll see you often this week because I'm sick, and I'll tell you later why I'm sick. So love you so much. Bye.